afterwards, I said, boy, you just got to get up to the net. You've just got to serve and keep your numbers up and get up to the net. I said, when Roy Emerson, the great Aussie, attacked the French, which he won, he did it by serving and volleying. He didn't care if he was playing crafty little Spaniards or Italians or Frenchmen. And I said he did it, and even if he might lose a first set that way, and he might even lose a second set that way, but he kept doing it, and he would wear them down. And Peter said, yeah, but that was a long time ago. The balls were different and everything. But the fact is, the balls are perfect right now for an attacker. They're Penn high speeds. They're livelier than last year's.
Hit it! Which helps McEnroe, and which I think is a good balance for conditions. If you were to put a very slow ball on this court, which they did for years, well, you may have seen some of the results, and they could be desperately boring. Hasn't been that way this year. Match that you were watching earlier, LeConte-Becker, was a tape. This match is live. 30-15. On the line.
Carol Cans.
Same point. No serve breaks yet. 4-3, McEnroe, first set.
McEnroe catch it. It's time.
Lendl serving at only 50%. So he's sure giving John a lot of looks at a second serve, which is just what John needs. And again, a helpful let cord for Ivan Lendl. John is serving at 66%. That's exactly where he's got to be to win this match. I said it earlier. If he's at 65, no one beats him. I believe it.
Tony Roach has been Lendl's coach now for 3 years and some. He says Lendl is such a perfectionist that there's not a great deal to be done with his game. Makes it easy for me because when I arrive, all the hard work has been done. It's just a question of fine-tuning and confidence. And he thinks he can win a Grand Slam, by the way, and would love to be a part of it. Number 1 court, Pat Cash, and number 4 seed, 5-2 over Chesnikov. And 6-2, 6-2, Graf and Sabatini, who will play each other in the semifinals of the women's singles, of course. Winner today in the ladies' doubles. Cash and Chesnikov, 5-2, represents 1 serve break. Chesnikov is serving.
Sure, Lendl.
Ivan Lendl gave Steffi Graf some interesting advice a couple of months ago. They were both training in Florida. And Ivan said to Steffi, as you say, Ivan's a consummate professional. He has done absolutely everything in terms of diet, strength training. To have a look at the sky. Looks a little better out here. But Ivan said to Steffi a few months ago, finish in a moment. He said to her, 4 or 5 years from now, there's going to be some young player who comes along who's fitter than you are and stronger than you are. And if you don't start weight training now, you'll have to do it then. That's what he said to Steffi Graf.
I thought the other interesting thing that happened to him down in Florida when he was going through a new regimen was that they told him that he could overtrain and not to train as much.
He was doing too much.
I think that's important. Got the line. McEnroe's checking it. No complaint. 15 all.
Just to finish that, Steffi Graf has for 3 years. She's had her own trainer, a man named Erko Krull, who does do all kinds of explosive running techniques and things with her, and doesn't work on her legs, does upper body strength, light stuff, because her legs are so naturally strong, their natural springiness, that a lot of heavy weight training would load them down. Right on top of the net.
Wrong cans.
Watch where John is when he makes contact with this volley. Take a look. He gets this back. Now he chips. Gets into the net. Watch this. Not more than about 4 or 5 feet from there, you can hardly miss.
First serve.
Not a bad hustle either, was it? Perfect lob over his head, kept himself in the point and finally won it. And it was a big one too, because it gives him 30-15 at 4 games all. That was US Davis Cup captain Tom Gorman that you saw just for a moment. He's got a big one coming up against Argentina in July.
Perfect timing, Jacques, baby.
Jacques Dorfman is making an announcement about another court. That's who John was just talking to. That shock again, you hear. No bounce.
Hit the line.
Carol cans.
Now, Lendl has had some luck with the lead cords. John just had some luck on that bounce.
40-15.
Carol Tron. Jeu. McEnroe.
5-4 McEnroe.